What is up, my fellow droneaholic friends? My name is Glenn, still addicted to drones. Got the Air 3 RC2 today. My plan is to walk you guys through a Waypoints mission. I'm at Sylvan Lake, so my plan is to set a course about 50 meters, 150 feet off a shore, flying sideways down the shore, and walking you through how to set all that up. I'll screen record, and yeah, I'll show you my best effort at Waypoints mission.
Definitely addicted.
So I'll start screen recording immediately. I have a cheap lavalier mic plugged into the remote, and I'm using the Osmo Action 3 to record this in my truck. So let's start screen recording. We are screen recording, so the first thing you're going to want to do is hit your connection guide and then go to the camera view. I am not connected to my Air 3, so now that we've opened this screen up, I'm going into the map, and as you can see my location in relation to the lake, there it is. I'm going to click on the icon on the side here that looks like a wavy line, the waypoints thing. We are going to add a waypoint. So by touching the screen, you add that waypoint. I got to move this out of the way. There we go. And then I'm going to click on the number 1 for the first waypoint, and it gives me all kinds of options. So the camera, I want the camera to point at the shore. So I'm going to click on the gimbal tilt, manual zoom, all of that stuff is there. So the attitude, you click on the attitude, and if you notice on the number 1, the green waypoint, I can move the camera around. Oh, that's my altitude. Sorry, we want my altitude to be about 50 meters. So we're going to click on, we'll get it down to 50. That's 150 feet. Camera action, I want it to, it's going to start recording there. Follow course. I need to customize this. This is the gimbal. You'll notice that when you click on the heading, you can change the which way the aircraft is facing. I want it to face the shore, so I'm gonna make it go right about there, is facing the shore. Gimbal tilt, we're just gonna leave it straight like that. Actually, we should probably go negative a bit, so we'll go about minus 20 degrees down. Now I'm going to click out of that, and I'm going to add another waypoint. We're going to add it here, heading towards the pier. There's the next waypoint, and we're going to do the same thing. Click on the number 2. We're going to keep the gimbal tilt is going to be the same. Minus 20, I think, should be good. We're going to go back to camera action. We're going to, we want the camera action to, you want it to be keeping to recording, global speed, altitude, start recording. That's right, follow course. The heading is, we're going to change that to custom again, and we're going to make that camera keep the aircraft pointing at the shore. Exactly the same. We're just flying parallel to the shore, and we're going to keep it going like that. What is the speed? What is the global speed? I think it goes at 9 kilometers an hour is the custom that it's set up at. We're going to leave it at that. Back out of there. Now we're going to add another one going out a little bit farther from shore because of the pier sticks out over there. Global speed, we're going to keep the same. We're going to keep it at, let's go up a little bit just so we can do an action. We'll go up to 75 meters. There it is, 75 meters. Camera action. No, we need the follow course heading. We're going to change that again. We want the gimbal pointing again. This time we're going to point it at the pier. So it's going to gradually turn towards the pier there. There we go. Now we're going to add another waypoint a little farther out and click on that number 4. We're going to customize which way it's pointing because we want it pointing in at right at the right at the pier. Oh, I went too far. Let's see. Let's go with, that's kind of good. We're going to end up over at the lighthouse is where we're going to end up. So I'm going to hit another waypoint there. Click on number 5. We're going to go action again, custom. We're going to point it back in towards shore and the pier a little bit. Back out. The lighthouse is right on the end of this point here, so we'll go there. We're going to, by the time we're finished, we're going to make this point at the lighthouse. Let's spin it. There we go. Spin it. Spin it. I need to go right there. That should have the lighthouse in focus right there. And we're going to save that. What about the camera? Where do I want the gimbal tilt at? Gimbal tilt is going to be 0. Let's go up a little bit on that. So let's go about 10 degrees. That should be good. And I think that should be it. Now we're going to save this. We're saving that mission. Save. Saved. All right. Let's send the aircraft up and let it do its thing. See how it works out. Hey, anyways, guys, got the Air 3 ready to go. Got my mission ready to go. And I click to the camera view and switch this to video so I can start recording it. Got my mic plugged in. Got my lanyard on. Let's send this up in the air. We are going to send it. I just push continue. It's taken off all by itself. I got it rising up, as you can see. And let's switch back to the map so we can watch the waypoints. It flew up to 50 meters. And away it goes to do the waypoint mission. Pretty darn cool. I sat in my truck to do this, so we're gonna watch it on the map. It's flying to waypoint number 1. Now, and then it should spin around to face the shore. Let's see. That's Sylvan Lake right there. There, it spun to the shore, and I got the gimbal set. Oh, I didn't send the oh, I did. I got the gimbal down to 20, and that's pretty darn good. So away it goes. It's recording. Keep in mind, I did this from the cab of my truck. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi or anything. It kind of knew where I was. Let's go back up to the map. I'm going to shrink it down so we can see it. It's flying at exactly what I set it for, 9 kilometers an hour. It's actually 8.9. It is pretty windy. So let's go back to the camera view. And you can still see in the little map down on the corner there. And this is going to fly all the way over to the lighthouse. And it should make for a cool kind of waypoint shot. You can see there's the beach. It shows you on the map the direction that those lines are moving is the direction the aircraft is moving. If you look along that green line, it's showing you arrows indicating the direction of the drone. Moving along, we're going to hit waypoint number 3. It tells you it's a 4-minute and 27-second, as you can see in the box, 4-minute and 27-second mission. Let's go back to the screen, and I got the gimbal set pretty good at -20 degrees. Following the beach, I've got it all set. You can actually switch it between 1x zoom or 3x zoom. I have mine set on the 1x camera because this is the Air 3. Now it should shift. The camera should shift. Let's see when it hits number 3. That's the pier right below us there. I forgot, I should have lowered the gimbal because I did raise the altitude. But anyways, you get the idea. It's pointing exactly the direction it's supposed to be pointing. Well, It's pointing the direction I programmed. I should have been smart. When I went up to 75 meters, I should have lowered the gimbal even lower. But you get the idea. Now it's heading to waypoint number 4. At the same altitude, it's 74 meters. Getting a good shot of Sylvan Lake there. And the gimbal's starting to turn a little bit to face back towards the pier like it's supposed to. As you can see, the direction I have it pointed at waypoint 4. So it's gradually making that adjustment. It's kind of a good view of the town of Sylvan Lake. And then as I go to the next waypoint to 5, I've got it pointing towards the hotel, kinda. You'll see. Yeah, it's twisting for me now. Geez, I wish I would have had the gimbal down a little lower, but you learn these lessons as you go. The sun in the right direction here. Anyways, these are lessons that you learn by doing, right? Experimenting. So we're about to hit waypoint number 5, and it should turn the camera pointing towards shore. Excuse me. And then the last waypoint, it should point towards the lighthouse, but I think I should have brought it back down with the elevation. You can adjust the gimbal tilt, you can adjust which camera, you can adjust the speed, you can adjust the action it takes. After it's finished the mission, it'll fly back. You can save that mission and actually use it again to fly like a construction site, fly it one day, come back a week later, fly it again and see the progress on that job. So now we're heading to the final waypoint, number 6, which will twist the gimbal or the camera towards the lighthouse direction. So I think it's a great feature having waypoints. I heard a rumor that the Mini 4 is going to have waypoints added. I don't even know if the lighthouse is going to come into focus here because of how high I have it, and the gimbal hasn't adjusted. So, you live and learn, right? We're almost at waypoint number 5. I actually raised the gimbal up. I forgot. I wish I could lower it. Can't lower it while the mission's going, so. But I'll stop the return to home once it stops recording here. That's it. Mission done. I'm going to cancel that. It would have flew right back to me, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to give you guys a little treat here. Show you there's the marina. There's the lighthouse. Pretty darn cool. The whole waypoints thing, I love it. That's it. So I can actually go next again and fly the same thing back. I can fly it in reverse. There's so many options that you have. So there's our little bouncy castle. Oh, they got most of it taken down. Getting ready for winter. I know it's a swear word. You're not allowed to say that. Snow. But it's coming. Alright, let's go back down to 50. There we go. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. Back up to full bars. Yeah, and there's the pier. Back up to full bars again. Well, 4 bars. So the waypoints thing is pretty cool, guys. I'm just going to bring the drone back home and end this video, but I'll give you a little bit of a view here on the way back. I appreciate all of you that have subscribed and for all the positive comments I get and stuff. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Lots of people that watch my stuff aren't subscribed, so let's stop this. Let's go 3x zoom. I do have an ND16 on this today because it is kind of bright, but we're gonna go a little bit sideways down the beach. Let's fly a little bit like on an angle and sideways, but there we go. Nobody in the water. It is a Tuesday in Sylvan, so And summer is winding down, but I'm quite a ways away from shore. With the 3x zoom, you really can't tell. And with the digital zoom, you can actually go in 9 times, although it kind of breaks up the picture. Doesn't look stupendous. But let's do a quick little spin around here. I'll show you what it looks like out on the lake. That's like a parking lot for boats right there. And there's the lake in all its glory in the 3x zoom camera. That is Sylvan Lake. You can tell it's a pretty significant wind. That is the 3x zoom. I'm gonna, just for comparison's sake, oh, there's a boat. Should we go do a boat chase? Nah. I'm gonna shut that off. I'm gonna show you how far away I really am from that boat. There you go. That's how far I am away. And there is Sylvan Lake. Boy, you can sure tell the wind is blowing with that, the texture of the water. You can see that's all rippled up. Anyways, I took off from right here behind me. Let's do a return to home. And we'll see how it does. Let's see how it does. You know what would be a cool function is if they could somehow embed the microphone stuff to the drone too. I get it. I mean, that'd be a tough thing to do, I guess. But that's me down there in the parking lot. I can wave. See that? It's decreasing in altitude as it's moving. The Mini 3 doesn't do that. It'll fly right to where it's supposed to be and then descend. This one comes down as it's coming in. It's kind of cool. See that? It's decreasing in altitude as it's moving. The Mini 3 doesn't do that. It'll fly right to where it's supposed to be and then descend. This one comes down as it's coming in. It's kind of cool. Landing. That is exactly where it took off from. But anyways, like I said, folks, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next one.
Definitely addicted.